Hello, 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 hello. Let's see how our mic is doing. Let me go check that really quick. But welcome to week 9. Whew, it has been a long, long journey to get here. I mean, we've had a team quit, we've had some complications with subsystems, but we're here, We're here. And this is probably the biggest game of the year. Week 9. It has been a long. All right, yeah. So our audio is working beautifully. It looks like they're ready to go. So let me just switch over here really quick. Before we go into this, though, let me just pull this up. All right, let me. So contested picks here. Before we get into this draft, let's talk about them. The three Z's, right? Zig, Zillion, Zed. Both the mid laners, known for their Zeds. Really bad Zed. Doesn't play much Zed anymore, but he can still pick it out. So if they do want that look, they can get it. So all three of these are going to be either banned or contested in both of these games. Zig's popular with both the teams in the bot lane, also somewhat in the mid lane as well for both teams. And then Zillion, both supports like to play it, so that'll be interesting to see as well. I mean, I would expect all three of these to get banned. If not, I mean, they're for sure going to be picked. And then on the other side of the map, we got Tom, Kinch, and Lilia, both contested picks. Usually picked into each other, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Whether they banned one and then pick the other, or would do whatever. But let's get into draft here. Okay, here we go. So on the left side, we got IOL, which is the ranked number 2 in Group A team. Have looked extremely strong the whole season. I honestly just have a really, really, really well-rounded roster. They have weak points clearly, but very well-rounded. And then on the right, GGG, the number 1 ranked team in Group A. So we'll see. So on the left side, Wukong. We have a Wukong ban, so it's going against Aloe. And then on the right side, we got an MF ban, which is interesting. MF just got buffed. Her ulti does more shots per second, I guess. So that's an interesting band. I guess Impex has been playing a lot. And then on the left side, we got a Veigar ban and a Zillion ban. Veigar going on to Trooper, and Zillion, as expected, is going to get banned, and it's going to go against Vermilion. So on the right side, we got an Irelia ban, which I really don't like. I'm not sure why people are banning Bradley's Irelia. He's an alright Irelia, but he's not game changing Irelia. No offense, Bradley, but I just don't know. I don't think it's a really great champion right now. Anyways, it's like mid tier, but it's not like, oh my gosh, OP type champion. So that's an interesting ban. I've always thought that was an interesting one. And then on the right side, this is a great ban by GGG. Amumu. Amumu is the most OP champion in the whole entire game, and if you're not first picking him and he's left open on any team, you are trolling. That is my opinion, because the champion is way too good right now. And then on the left side, we get the set. We'll talk about this more later, but great pick. Love it. Love the first pick. You're not taking it away from GGG, but it is an extremely strong pick for ILL's top laner, Jojo. And I honestly feel bad for Aloe, because that's a tough one. Okay, we're bringing it back a little bit. We got the Rel pick coming in. Haven't seen a Rel in a while. I'm not even sure if I'm sure he's played like once or twice in Season 3 of Beer League, but it's not very popular. And they're going to lock in the Zed. Okay, so kind of what I said. If, these champions don't go unbanned, they're going to lock them in. So Ziggs is still open, so just looking out for that. But they're going to lock in the Zed, which is interesting because it'll be a fun matchup, because Bradley is really good at Zed as well on the left side. Really bad Zed. ILL's mid laner is really good at Zed too, so he kind of knows how to play against it, and he knows what's good into it. So okay, yeah, he's gonna pick the assassin, which is also, I really like, Akali. So Bradley gets to pick the counter pick. So that's the con of taking Zed so early, is now you're gonna get countered. So Bradley gets to pick whatever he wants, because he can literally play any champion, it seems, in the game. So he picks his favorite counter, and it's going to be an Akali. So just right off the bat, I would say Bradley's going to win that lane, because he gets his preferred matchup. And he's some little taunting in the chat. Bring it on, Troop. My boy Assassin versus Assassin. Yeah, so Bradley's ready for this, and I think both teams are ready for this. This is a very hyped match. just a lot of moving pieces. I mean, it's going to be exciting. And then on the left side, they're going to pick a comfort pick yet again for their jungler, Latradis, which is going to be Rek'Sai. She's been flip-flopping between Rek'Sai and Kha'Zix a lot, pretty much the past like 6 weeks. Has a York game in there, which is interesting. Didn't get to see that one because it hasn't been cast yet, but you know. And then a Lilia pick. So this is going to be a Lilia top into the set, which is, I would say, a good matchup. You know, Lilia is known to be good into Tom Kench. That's what we've seen her been doing or like utilized for in this league. So it's going to be interesting how she fares against this set, which is similar to Tom Kench, probably the most similar champion to Tom Kench, which with all the shields. But you know, we'll see how that works out. On the right side, they're going to ban out Caitlyn. So we're really going for impacts here. 2 ADC bans already. And on the left side, they're going to go for Scoobs because now that the Zed's locked, they do know Trooper's going mid, so there's no lane swap. You know, they already know. So they're not going to have to waste any bans on, you know, flexes. So on the left side, they're going to ban Diana again, a Scoobs ban. And then on the right side, they're going to ban Lulu, which is, I think, a really good ban because Lulu's really good against assassins, especially assassin like Zed. You know, you get a polymorph off and you're screwed. Or, you know, oh, you almost assassinated their ADC. Well, guess what? Lulu's going to ult and you can no longer kill him. So I like it. Didn't they just buff Zed's jungle? Not saying it's that, but could be. That is true. They did buff Zed's jungle. I really doubt it, but it'll be interesting to see. If they pull that out, I'm going to love it. I mean, you know, I love spicy picks. So that would be cool. But I honestly do doubt it, just because I feel like both these teams taking these games really seriously this week because it does have quite big, not like huge, you know, results. I mean, as long as you made it into the top 2 seeds, you're good because you get that extra loss. But you know, it helps. I mean, you know, for their sake, if whoever ends up number 1 doesn't have to go against, or whoever ends up number 1 in Group A doesn't have to go against STD, which is just a powerhouse. I mean, geez, those guys kill it. So you you probably want to land number 2. And then, anyways, back to the draft though. GGG is gonna lock in the Jhin, which it's an alright pick. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Jhin right now personally, but we'll see. And I honestly like Reese more on hyper carries. So the Jhin picks, I don't know. I like him on like mobile things like Ezreal, Tristana. However, he does play good util with the Ashe, so Jin's kind of somewhere in the middle of those two. And then on the left side, they're going to go for the hyper carry, Tristana, which is really, I mean, honestly, there's nothing sticks out to me as OP right now, necessarily in the ADC role. I mean, you know, there's clearly some champions that are a little bit better than others, but there's not like one that just like is like, okay, this is ridiculous, you know. So, but I do like the Tristana Leona lane. That's a really strong lane, and also the Jhin Rel lane is pretty strong as well. But you know, right off the bat, I think Tristana and Leona win that. And then the final pick is going to be an interesting one. It's, you know, they need AP, so they're going to lock in Fiddlesticks. So it's going to be a Fiddlesticks jungle, Lilia top. So we're getting into the draft here. So it's interesting. On the left side, you know, they don't have much AP. Akali, I mean, some of these champions do a little bit of AP, but only one true AP carry. So that's going to be interesting. They're going to have to get Bradley off the ground for sure, or else. But honestly, they don't even really have tanks here. I mean, you know, they have Rel. But other than that, I mean, I don't really see anyone building resistance. Ma's not good enough for Zed and Jhin to buy. And I don't know. I mean, Lilia's going to buy Hourglass, I would assume, at some point. But yeah. And then on the left side, you know, they are going to build, I mean, pretty much they can build either Magic Resist or Armor because both are pretty effective on this team. So, yeah. And now let's get into, oh, I must have closed it. Let's see. I like IOL draft more. So Rihi in the comments says he does like IOL draft more. And I'll take a closer look and, you know, say my pick as well in a second. But first, we're going to do the keys to victory presented by Budweiser. So, number 2, IOL, coming into this week is, I think their keys to victory is 3 things. I'm sorry. Get comfort picks for top and jungle, which they just did. Pull out the set. It's nasty. Thank you, JoJo. They must have seen my PowerPoint before the game because they literally did that exact same. I mean, they did it. They picked the Rek'Sai, comfort pick for Latradis, and they picked the set, which it's nasty, as you can see in the PowerPoint. So, number 2, we got Gank Bradley and put him on a carry. They put him on Akali, which is one of the biggest carries in the whole entire game, especially for Bradley. So beautiful job, and let him be able to impact the map and roam. Akali, really good at roaming, so I'm really liking IOL so far. And then last, be proactive, not reactive. Use your vision. So, there's 2 things. IOL is really good at warding. They have some top contenders in the league on stats for warding. But the thing is, warding doesn't always, you can put a ward down, and to see a gank, but you don't always move, even though you see the guy ganking you. But in this sense, I'm saying, if you're going to put down the wards, when you do put down the wards, I want you to be proactive, I want you to move up the river. I want you to be moving into the jungle. So I really want to see them, make plays and not just sit on the back foot. But use the vision, you're already going to put it down. So I really want them to use it this game. Number 2, the team GGG, ranked number 1, they're going to be on the red side this game. Take over bot lane like Reese carry. They didn't really do it. I mean, Jhin, clearly Jhin can carry a game, but not as hard as like a Tristana. So, and also they put him into a losing lane. So I don't really like the first one. They don't really cross it off for me. But it'll be interesting to see. And then 2, use the ability to lane swap in your favor. Get both players on comfort no matter the lane, which they did because their rostered team is Trooper in the jungle and Scoobs in the mid lane. So they already switched it for this game, which is always annoying. But they did it, and they got comfort. I'm not sure if Fiddlesticks is a Scoobs comfort pick or not. I'm sure it is because it's not very meta, so I'm assuming it's not like not meta, but it's not the popular champion. So I think that's probably comfort for him, and then clearly the Zed is comfort for Trooper, and then play easy to execute comps front to back, which they kind of did. I mean, easy to execute is kind of weird in the sense, if you get Lilia on a Zanya's and then get her to run in, hit a 5-man stun, and they get Fiddlesticks to ult, I mean, they're all dead. But, is that easy? It's not like the hardest thing in the world, but it's not the easiest thing in the world either. So it'll be interesting to see how well they can execute that, just to make sure, we got everyone on the right role. There's no like lane swaps or anything, and everyone's here, by the way. There's no subs, so everyone came out to play today. So just off of the keys to victories wise, I would say IOL wins this game. They checked off everything. This is kind of like a will they do it type of thing, but these 2 they definitely checked off. And then IOL or GGG kind of picked themselves a losing lane, bot lane, unless they get like a level 2 kill with Rel, which is a possibility, but I really doubt it because these players are really they're aware. So I really doubt that's going to happen. But kind of going back to the team comps, though, let's look it down. So Set versus Lilia. I think Set just wins that. I could be completely wrong. I don't think I've ever seen this matchup, so it's hard to say. But Set's just such a good champion, and JoJo's just so good at him. However, Aloe does play Lilia. And Aloe, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but he's been on quite a hot streak in the league recently. He has been kind of dominating it up in the top lane, so hope to see that continue today. So I would say I would give that one to Set, though. Jungle, Rek'Sai clearly wins early. I mean, Fiddlesticks is a farming champion until 6. So as long as Latradis can put some pressure on in the first 3 minutes, or first 6 levels, they should be completely fine. Later in the game, Fiddlesticks is probably, more effective unless Rek'Sai just gets a ton of kills. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. And I think Rek'Sai just wins a scuttle fight. I mean, it's going to be close because Fiddlesticks healing is crazy at the beginning, but that'll be interesting to see. And then the middle lane, I'm just going to go with Bradley on this one. Trooper's really good at Zed, but, if Bradley picked Akali into him and he knows Zed really well as well, I would assume he picked, why would he pick a losing lane? So I'm going to say that one goes to, without, any jungle presence, that one's going to go to Bradley. And on that side, and then on the bottom side, Tristana Leona, I think that one's also going to win into Rel and Jhin. Just a strong, super strong engaged lane, and Jin's not very mobile, so that kind of works out perfectly. So that'll be interesting to see. So yeah, definitely I would side with Rihi here and say, I think IOL has a better team comp. Let's see what Rihi has to say. I think it's tough for Zed to play mid to late game into their comp. Yeah, I agree as well. I mean, you're never going to kill Akali. You're never going to kill... I mean, you could try to kill Akali, but Shroud's just so OP. You're never going to kill Zed. Rek'Sai, probably one of his best targets, and then Tristana jumps away, has Leona peeling for her, so it's going to be tough. It's a tough Zed game, for sure. But without any further ado, let's get into some intros, yeah? Introducing, on the left side, the underdogs for tonight, but they really haven't seen like it the whole entire season. You got ice in our lanes, and hopefully they got it tonight. Starting in the top side, you got Mr. JoJo JWM on his signature champion set. They let it through. Tell him why and show him why you don't do that. So I would like to see a great game from JoJo here tonight. And next in the jungle, you got Miss Latradis, and she is on the rec side. And, you know, Dana's showed out this season. She's done really good. She's played her role in the team, so good for her. And that'll be very exciting to see. And then finally in the mid lane, you got Mr. Bradley, the really bad Zed, probably the best, not even probably, the best mid laner in all of Beer League, and I hope he shows out tonight for me. And he's on one of his signature champions as well, Akali. The man, I mean, we played against him earlier this season. No, actually it was last season, and he absolutely just 1v5. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens there. And next in the IOL bot lane, you got two of a very strong bot lane. You got Impex, very, you know, above average ADC in the league, very good, and just plays really well with the team. And then he's going to be on the Tristana, super hyper carry. And then finally you got, rounding out IOL, you got Etchram on the Leona, one of his most played champions this season, so it's going to be interesting to see. And then on the right side, you got ranked #1 GGG. They came here to make a statement tonight. They got 2-0'd last time by IOL, but it's not going to happen tonight. I can tell you that. They're coming for blood. In the top lane, you got Mr. Aloe. And it's going to be exciting to see how he does. He's been popping off recently, so I want to see another good game from him. And in the jungle, you've got a lane swap. And you got Mr. Scoobs. And he's on the Fiddlesticks. It must be a comfort pick, because that's not a very popular pick, so that's going to be interesting to see. And in the mid laner, you got Mr. Trooper 31311. And he is on his most comfortable champion, Zed. He brings nightmares to people in the Beer League on this champion, so it's going to be fun to see what that does in this game. And finally in the bot lane for GGG, one of the strongest bot lanes in all of Beer League, I think, you got Reese Race on the Jhin. He's back on his main. He's ready to show people why they are a feared bot lane. And finally, on the support role, you got Vermilion on the rail. Let's take a look at what happens. Buckle up. Always got to leave objective timers on. Just make sure it's showing.
I can't wait this Saturday.
X out of that. Any comments? Actually, I'll put that up on my phone. Second best laner. Actually, gonna say that. All right, Ree's saying he's the best mid laner, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see how Bradley performs. Let's see if he shows it. I'm gonna pull up the chat on my phone, so just in case. So both the so really nothing happened. Level 1, no one didn't invade. You know, it's kind of a rough 5-point start. So yeah, and it looks like they pinged out that they're starting. Yeah, they know that Fiddlesticks is top, and as Latradis likes to do, they're gonna do probably look for a level 3 gank bot lane, especially if the bot lane's gonna push into it. So that's interesting. But you know, they know it's coming. They definitely know it's coming. So you know, I assume they're gonna back off. And Fiddlesticks is doesn't skip the Gromp. That's an interesting clear. I'm not sure if that's a Fiddlesticks only clear. I don't really play Fiddlesticks, so I can't say, but that's interesting right off the bat. I mean, he misses Gromp, which is one of the highest XP camps in the jungle, so that's strange. Very strange. And he goes for Wolves instead. You think if you do a 5-camp clear, you would go Gromp and then skip Wolves instead, but that's very strange. Very, very strange. He is better into AoE camps, but that's still really, really weird. But anyways, Latradis looking to get a gank behind, but it doesn't look like a good angle. But we'll see what happens here. I just don't think there's anything here. But actually, Fiddle's going to walk right next to him. And they spot him out. Yep. So they stopped the level 3 gank from Latradis. And I think they honestly stopped what Scoob was trying to do. I'm not sure if he was trying to, path back down and get a free scuttle. Maybe that's what he was trying to do. Or maybe he was going for a lane gank. Not sure. But they definitely spot him out. And that's definitely going to be a, pinged out. But Blue is pinging the red jungle. Maybe they don't know that he hasn't taken his red. I'm not sure. But they're going to trade Gromps here. Latradis is going to get spotted out. They picked up the red. Zed could maybe roam down here and get something going. Yeah, the red buff slow. Oh my gosh. The Rek'Sai damage. He might have to blow the flash here. Yeah, he flows the flash, but he's going to go down. And there go. First blood going over. You know, an overstep by Aloe going in. He doesn't have anyone on his side, but it looks like a gank's going to come out here from Fiddle, and they're already going in. Oh, nice silence. Heal goes through. Oh, nice flash by Vermilion, and they pick it up. Sadly, it goes to Scoobs, but it's not a big deal because, you know, Fiddlesticks does scale extremely well, but really, really good gank. You know, Fiddle's not the strongest ganker pre-6, so for that to make him work and get a 1-for-1, you know, they did trade their top laner for that. It's really big. Really, really big for GGG. Looks like kind of just a farm fest here in the mid lane, but Bradley's kind of destroying him. He's up 9 CS. That is more than a whole entire wave. So, you know, a good start for IOL in the mid lane. It looks like bot lane's just going to take their backs, you know. They ping out. What's happened here? Okay, so they had a red or pink ward, and so they know where Latradis is, but GGG's bot lane does take the back. And they're going to reset. They probably won't even miss a wave, so good back by them. Looks like Rek'Sai's going to go for it. And remember, Lily doesn't have a flash. She might go down here. Oh, nice pull. And the nether kill. 2-0 on the set. Did I say it was nasty or did I not? Wow. What a start for IOL's top side of the map. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. And Latradis playing it perfectly. You know, has 2 kills. Alan needs to respect it more, you know, in hindsight. But hey, Latradis is taking advantage of it and just killing it. You know, 2 kills, 5 minutes and 30 seconds in, and he gives them both to the laners. So honestly, you don't even have to come top anymore if you don't want. That's just a win. And I would start going mid, honestly, but it's just so hard to gank Zed. So you know, maybe look bot. I don't know. See your options, but play for Dragon for now. Fiddlesticks, you know, cleared top side, so now he's gonna walk down, but this is gonna be warded. But Kali is a bit far, but yeah, she's gonna walk out. And Zed is level 6, but let's see if anything happens. Oh, maybe a little bait here. Oh, he's going in. Super aggressive play. 1 auto attack away, but they may actually get paid for this. Oh, nice play by Trooper with a flash ignite. He's gonna kill both. He wins this. Oh no, he levels up and he's just gonna get killed. Wow, nice, you know, good level up by Latradis. Great timing. Very ballsy play by IOL. Especially knowing that Zed had ult. But you know, it turns out into a 1-for-1. Both mid laners die, but it's Edge Zed. You know, he is down 13 CS, but he is up a kill. So, and he backs and gets a Dirk plus a longsword. So pretty big. Pretty big. Or actually, Dirk plus 2 longswords. So that's huge. IOL's bot lane going to go in, get some pretty, you know, good damage. And here comes a Rek'Sai gank, but it's going to be a little bit too late. And, you know, they do get the stun, but it's going to result in nothing. Scoob's going to go for the kill on the blue buff, but they're going in, and nothing's going to come out of it. But this is what I like to see, you know. I like to see, you know, them going into the jungle and just kind of getting it out, you know. Getting some pressure out on the map and just letting Fiddlesticks know that, you know, I mean, he does get 6, but, you know, you're going to get some pressure on you. Latradis just farming up for 6 now. Has quite a bit of camps to clear, 5 out of 6. And Dragon is up, and if Fiddlesticks want us to back and just come right back to it, they do have wards on it, but they have mid pressure right now, and I mean bot lane, you know, has a huge wave pushing in, so they're freezing, are going to try to, but their bot lane is back, so they could maybe try to go for something here. But you know, slowly but surely, actually tied in CS in top lane, and pretty much tied in the jungle. Well, I guess like 2 camps. A 1K gold lead for IOL, mostly because of the kills, and 102 on Latradis, so huge game coming out of her. Let's see what happens here. And it's fun to watch as an STD member and an IQ member because this determines who we play, you know? Um, and it will be interesting to see what happens here because, um, yeah, this decides. And, you know, personally, I would rather play GGG. So I have a little bit of actually, you know, I don't really care who I play because I would love to knock out Bradley in the first round and put him down to the loser bracket. But meanwhile, Rek'Sai going to go for the solo dragon. They have the pink ward on it, and Fiddlesticks is pathing upwards. Look at these pink wards, though. That's good. I don't know about this pink ward placement, but this one's good. This one's good. I mean, I like the vision. Maybe if they had a pink ward right here, red team, that would be insane. But yeah, so free dragon going over to the side of IOL because of jungle pressure and bot prio. And up here in the top, honestly, it's just a one lane for Set. There's no way Lilia can ever kill him now, I don't think. Unless Set just like majorly oversteps and gets ganked or like tries to tower dive or something. But I mean, as long as you stay clear, you're doing completely fine. And Rex is gonna pick up the scuttle, and Akali's gonna TP back to lane, and this is pretty good. You know, this feels really good as a jungler when you get to go to, you know, you clear your whole entire bot side and you come up and you get a scuttle plus your whole entire clear. I mean, this is huge. Plus she's 1-0 and 2, so I mean, after this, okay, Crimson Chin says Nidalee isn't even a real champ. Well, that is just false. But before I answer that, it looks like a gank, and he has kind of overstep here, and he's gonna go down for it. Oh my gosh, the damage coming out. He's still gonna fall for it, but it's gonna be a 1-for-1. And Fiddle's gonna win this too, but Akali's here, and Fiddle doesn't see it, but he's gonna get out in time. So nice. Crimson, I think I'm actually just gonna solo cast if that's fine. I have a lot to say. But next time I would absolutely love to. I'm gonna try to cast more in the playoffs. So I would love to have a little duo stream going then, if you would like. And in the bot lane, nothing really happening so far. Looks like Tristana's going to pick up another plate, so they already have 2 compared to their 0. Zed versus Leona, there's no help around. I wouldn't ult this if I was Zed. Yeah, just walk out. And here he goes. Oh no, he's going to ult it in after he shadows. What? Wow! What a play by Trooper. That was literally just like 1 second. Just hit out. I think he hit, what, 2 Q? Maybe 2 Qs. I don't think 2 Qs. I think he hit a Q, E, and then Ignite, and then he just killed him. That was an insane amount of damage so quickly. And now they're going to gank Akali, but it's going to miss, but a good attempt. I do like the roam down because, you know, there's not much going on here. Rek'Sai looking to pick up the Rift Herald, but not going to get anything. He's going to maybe go for the wall. He sees Zed roaming. They somehow know that they were doing Rift, and they were on it. And they warded it. And, oh no, Zed's falling into the trap. Oh, maybe. Okay, I think Akali could have moved much quicker than that. Because they saw him coming from, like, here. So that was kind of a weird play. I think Bradley should have moved a little bit quicker on that, and that would have been a kill. But now Trooper, you know, chunked to about half health. So he's going to be playing on his turret. Nice pink ward for Bradley. And now he's 2-1. So pretty big. I mean, he's picked up a solo kill on Leona, and then he picked up a kill on that gank. So Bradley kind of on the bad end of these, you know, trades. A huge damage coming out from Tristana. And it looks like a top lane gank's setting up here. And it looks like Rek'Sai might set up a bottom gank. Oh, no. And he gets the ult. Beautiful. Beautiful setup. And he's just dead. I'm not sure about the flash by it. Well, all right, maybe the flash was necessary. Jeez Louise, the set damage is crazy. Already has his finished Gore Drinker, and he is putting out the damage. A lot of roams here from the supports. Super, you know, fun to watch. But great gank by Scoobs and Aloe. Set it up perfectly. You know, Aloe hits the ult. He can't move. You know, pretty big time. So a lot of action up here on the top side. You know, it started out with Lilia dying twice, but now Set has died twice in a row. And some big leads, and the 2 people that lane swapped. It happens a lot, man. This team is kind of centered around these 2 guys, Scoobs and Zed. Or no, Scoobs and Trooper. It seems like every game they're doing really well, especially in the past week. So now you got 49 seconds left until the dragon, and then you got I mean, Rift Herald's up right now, but you can't take it. And Rel's gonna roam down to the Rift Herald, and they're gonna actually be outnumbered. So if they do want Rift Herald, they could take it. But however, Jin could get tower dived here by the Leona and Tristana, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. And it looks like they're going to get another plate before the turret falls. Yep, there's another one, but does take a tower shot from it. Oh, nice flash, instant. You like to see it. And the curtain call comes out, and it's just going to hit Leona. And that's fine, 16 seconds till Dragon now, so you're going to want to start pushing this in if you're on the side of GGG. And Trooper going to take down, but they need a pink ward here. Oh, they have plenty. So they have 4 pink wards, and this, and also, okay, so they're set up pretty well here. IOL to contest this, and Lily is running down because however, she does have the TP, so she might have to blow it here. And a huge engage Zed has to just flash out, and Vermilion might just be taken down before anything even happens. And there it goes, he's down. And Zed, back end, is going to take out Impex, but, he's going to die for going in. No, he's not. Oh my gosh, he survives. And Lily ult comes down and kills the Leona. Wow, huge fight. I'm not sure what JWM was doing. He doesn't use the TP. That was not a lost fight there for a long time. I don't know if it just came up or what, but that was an interesting, it looked like he was sitting in base waiting, to go, press the go button on his TP, but he just never did. So that's going to be a 4-for-0. Actually, well, no, 4-for-1. Vermilion died. So 4-for-1. For GGG plus a dragon. Huge play, and they're going to swing it from a 1k gold lead down to a 1k gold lead up. And meanwhile, JW's going to take this this Rift Herald. I think it's going to go unnoticed. Well, maybe. I don't know. Nah, yeah, it doesn't seem like they have any idea, yeah. So that's just going to go over at IL. And good for IL to pick up something on their backside. Okay, now that, they're starting to get a little hint. Yeah, okay, here we go. But it's still going to go over to IOL, but good for IOL getting something. Kali a little bit caught out here, but I think he's going to be fine with the Shroud. Oh, he gets a stun on him. Oh, he's just dead. Wow. Huge play by Vermilion. He gets stun, plus he gets the pull, or the, knock up, and boom, you're just dead. And that was after the E. He did it in the E animation. I think it was the E. I don't know what Akali's abilities are exactly, so I can't say it. But meanwhile, Tristan and Leona take down a turret for that trade. So, getting something back, but there are a lot of bounties starting to stack up on this side of GGG. GGG coming to play. They got 2-0'd last time. Oh, no, and Engage coming in. The cleanse comes out, and yeah, he's just going to walk away with that speed boost, that movement speed. He's just going to walk away. And now it seems like IOL is, a little bit pushed up. They're not going to get killed by this. Oh, a missed rel. But, I mean, look at this. Yeah, they're too far up, and, both of these guys are dead for sure. Right side, there's not even a point of coming because, unless the TP comes in from set and to save the day, maybe it will. Nah, Tristan is going down, and, yeah, it's just going to be a pick. Man, this is unfortunate. I think, after the Leona, the cleanse is blown, you just have to instantly go out. Like, you can't jump in there as Tristana. You just got to get out and, hope for the best. Maybe we get a TP from behind and Akali roam down. But, oh, nice. Doubles. They're just dead. Huge play. Vermilion's going to go down for it, but, he went down with a cause. And JWN flashes in after he TPs in. It's going to be a 2-on-2. I mean, you're going for the wrong guy. Go for the guy with the 700 gold shutdown, but they do get the Gen, and it looks like actually they're just going to get both. Fiddle has nowhere to run. Give it to Akali if I'm them. Wow, that healing is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, you might actually kill Akali. No, okay. It goes down, huge shutdown for Akali, and that is not good for the side of GGG. I mean, Bradley's a monster of a player. So he just picked up a 700 gold shutdown plus another kill on Jhin. So pretty big. So good on set, Jojo, for giving the kills over. I really like that. So hopefully, kind of the win con now is Akali, honestly. But it's gonna be tough into this 4-1 and 4 Zed, and it's 7-1 and 3 Fiddlesticks. Wow, he is playing out of his mind. And also beautiful executed dive. The Vermilion knock up into, I think he ulted, but I'm not sure, into a Fiddlesticks and then just dead. I like this play with the Rift Herald knocking down mid, just free up some pressure. But I would leave. There's no reason to fight this. Just let the Rift Herald do the tower, but instead they're going to fight, and Fiddlesticks is in, and he's doing a lot of damage. And JWM's going to go down, and nice Anya's. Atcham's going to go down, and honestly, they might just clean everything up. No, they're going to stop the chase, and Akali's coming up, but there's nothing really they can do. Might get a pick here on the rel if she walks up. They know they're here, though, because of this ping cord, yeah. Oh, don't go in. I know it's tempting, Bradley. All right, so he's not going to go in. And kind of just reset. Yeah, for the side of IOL, you just got to slow this game down, you know? Really just got to slow it down. You just let the Rift Herald hit the tower, and if you don't kill it completely, okay, you can come back and get it with a few auto attacks when it's appropriate, but you can't just, especially when you're down 3k gold or 2k gold, you can't just shove it down their throats and just do it, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to get punished for it. You're going to lose 2, and they did get the tower, but they could have done that without doing that, I think. And so that's going to get some wave clear up here. Feels good. 23 CS lead in the mid lane, but it doesn't really mean anything because of the gold. Let's see. Yeah, only 400 down. That's pretty impressive. The CS has a lot to do with it. And then a 500 gold lead for Tristan in the bot lane. So maybe they can, try to play through Tristan and Akali here, which is kind of the infamous duo on IOL. Two really, really good players in Impex and really bad Zeds. But here comes the dragon. So it's 1-1 right now. So this is gonna be the second dragon. So it's not a big deal. If I'm IOL, if you see a good engage, then okay, then that's fine, engage. But if you don't force it here, it's only the second dragon. It's not that big of a deal. Let Tristan snowball. But it looks like Set actually is gonna be in. No, he's gonna get out. Kind of just the Mexican standoff. You know how it is. Actually, I'm going to zoom out a bit because I just realized I wasn't. But nothing happening here. I mean, Latradis is already kind of poked out a lot just from the Zed. And I don't know really. I get what they're trying to do here. Get JWM to take someone into their team, but I don't know. It seems very risky, but no one's starting it up. If I'm GGG, I start it up. Let them come into you. Fiddlesticks ult, boom, everyone's dead. But nothing is happening here. No one's pushing anything. I mean, the waves are pushing in for GGG, so IOL is going to have to do something eventually. And they're going to scare off the Akali looking for the pick on the backside. And, the Leona ult's used, and a big settle hits 3, and a rel hits 2, but it's not going to do much. And then a Lily ult, though, huge on the backside. And, oh my gosh, what a combo by Zed. Yep, Zed just cleaning up this hole in the fire. Akali's going to take down 1, but she's got to get out, or she's just dead. She's dead. Maybe can you get 1? No. Yeah, just instantly dead. Yeah, see, it's just not a good look. I think you just give that up as a IOL and just, kind of keep farming. You have a bunch of waves into your side of the map. It looks like some ping question marks going down, so maybe some miscommunication and anger from teammates of IOL. But yeah, huge combo by Zed there. The Lily ult lands. He kills Leona. I think he killed someone, then ulted Leona, and while he was ulting Leona, he got a ton of damage onto Impex as well, and it just kind of team fight over. And then on the backside, Bradley trying to do as much as he can, but it's just, there's not much that you can do. 10-1-7, 6-1-7, 2-1-9. I mean, just huge score lines for GGG, and now it's up to a 4K gold lead. Still anyone's game for sure. But if you're on IOL, you got to start playing to your strengths. Just play for that late game. Both teams are good late game, but it's like, at least, if you get to a point in the game, everyone's items are going to even out, and then it's just bad team comp. And I think, honestly, I want to say IOL's team comp's better. As I said in the previous, at the start of this game. And so if they do get to this, plateau point for GGG, then maybe they can win a fight. But yeah, they're just not finding anything. They look for a pick there, but nothing comes of it. They're putting Set and Akali on the sidelines, and maybe Akali can win this 1v1 against Zed if she plays it right with the Zanyas and his ult, and still looking for that pick on Vermilion, but nothing's gonna come of it. And if you're Lily, just give up this tower. I think you're not in position. You got two people bot side, so yeah, they're just gonna give it up. So good rotation by IOL, getting something off the map. And if you're Tristana, you just keep farming up. Currently down in farm, but that's not by a lot. Akali might get baited here because Fiddlestick's coming up, and I don't know. This is gonna be tough. He's not actually gonna back. No, he actually does back, and good thing he does because Fiddlestick's watching the bush right after. Wow, okay. And he gets the ability node. Good, goodbye. And I mean, I think Bradley knows something's up here. It seems like he does. He seems a little sussed out by the situation, so good for him on awareness. Because if he stays there, he 100% dies. So good for him. And he also picks up the Oblivion Orb, which I really like, and also an Executioner's coming out from Set. And all right, now that's all the healing redux, but Fiddlesticks is just crazy with it. So I get it, and also a healing Oblivion Orb from Tristana. I hope they don't finish these Oblivion Orbs. And just go for something else because other items are so much more useful. So we'll see what happens there on the build path, but kind of hitting on items because I haven't yet. A locket for Leona, a immortal shield bow for Tristana, which kind of explains the Oblivion Orb, but also like Akali heals a bunch and Set does some. So yeah, that makes sense. And then Stridebreaker for Rek'Sai, Riftmaker for Akali, and Gore Drinker for Set, and on the right side, a Leandries. Pretty basic it looks like for everyone. Hextech on Fiddlesticks, and Eclipse on Zed. A Gale Force on Jhin, and build into Lord Dominic's as when, Tristana goes to the Phantom Dancer. And finally, which seems like I guess that's fine. I don't know. It seems like a good build. And then lock it on Rel. So it'll be interesting. And some Grievous Wounds here on Rel as well. But really nothing happening here. I mean, they got a minute until the next dragon, but if you're IOL, you still can't fight for it. I mean, you're still down 4K. You're down 11 kills. You're down 1 tower and a dragon. So I don't think you can fight for it still. But Set might get caught out here. And I mean, he's definitely going down. Just a matter of time. Oh my gosh, the Lily damage is crazy, but the Set damage is crazy, but not crazy enough. But he actually dodges the Lily ult. Good for him, but I mean, it's still not going to be enough, but good try, And a huge fight breaking out here. A flash for a flash. Feels like he's going to flash out while Etcham flashes in, and they try to get a pick, but Latreus going to go so low from it. Oh my gosh, they get a double Q onto Impex with the Zed, and now they're just so low that there's 20 seconds until Dragon, and Latreus got it back. They got to reset, so if you're them, you just got to get out of here. You don't want to overstay, you don't want to die and give over the Dragon. Just give over the Dragon. Don't die for it on top of it. Also, they got to stop this Lilia push from happening because no one is there to contest, but they're pinging it out, and no, they're not going to back. They're going to go for this, which is interesting because they must know Lily has TP. And they Set's not up for another 7 seconds. So if they're trying to do it, I mean, if you're GG, you just start it up. Yeah, I'm about to say, this is yours all the way. I mean, this has to be a stealer, if anything. Wait, they're not going to kill the pink ward, but I mean, before this thing even starts, Etcham's down, and really bad Zed and Bradley are down to half health. Set's going in while nice flash out, and Rel finishes the dragon somehow. And yeah, I mean, this is kind of just over. Set TP's in and gets destroyed 1v4 in their back line. And while Zed just takes care of the Akali and the Tristana at the same time. And Latreus, I'm not sure if they just didn't have smite or just missed it, but it was a good try. They did get in there and get a chance. So, and honestly, losing 2, they lost 3. Yeah, that's, yet again, I mean, I'm not sure why they're trying to contest these. Doesn't make much sense to me. But just kind of a playoff picture thing while this game's going. But they're pinging the blue buff. They don't actually know he's there, but now they see him, and JDM is just dead. Latreus is just dead, and that's gonna be oh my gosh, the Z damage is crazy, but it's not going to be enough to take him down. Maybe they can get a pick off the backside, but Nikali's not here, but she does have TP ready in their pocket, but nothing's going to come out of it. If GGG does get that pick, that's a free Baron. But yeah, no, nothing comes out of it. If you're IOL, you're looking for a sneaky Baron here, or a pick or something. I mean, you got to get something rolling. Split pushing ain't going to work anymore, so they can just get Baron and just take it. So yeah, it's time. It's it's desperation time. But anyways, playoff picture wise, IOL has to 2-0. I'm sorry. Yeah, IOL has to 2-0 because if they 1-1, they both get a point, and GG's already ahead, so it doesn't do anything. So IOL has to 1-1 if they want to get first seed, and if they don't, they'll get second seed, which means they would play STD, and GG would play IQ. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But GGG kind of just slowly but surely just dismantling this, very strong comp or roster of IOL. So very impressive by GGG. Nothing like really flashy here and there, or some pretty insane plays by Trooper, but other than that, I mean, just really well played ganks top lane and just kind of just playing the map better. They're just playing better. So far so good. They're up 7.8 gold, 7.8k gold. So quite a large lead. And good for everyone, Fiddlesticks and Akali both get the Oblivion Orb, but neither of them finish it, so I like that. And, Set didn't finish his Executioner, so good building by them. And it looks like, what's next for GGG? Well, Baron, especially if Set is going to push up this far with he has vision, but it's just like no prio. I mean, he has no prio at all. And he's just dead. IOL's accepted the fact they're pinging mid. Let's push mid. Oh, they're going to send a TPN here. And yes, that's still going to go down. Oh my gosh, Akali goes in. Gets one kill and gets out. What a play. And gets that. Oh, they can win this. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Oh, they dodged the Lilia, but no, oh my gosh, Infiddle misses. Wow, good attempt by really bad Zed, but I think if you're him, you just got to go in and try to kill the Lilia. And meanwhile, on the back line, Zed and Jhin take down Tristana, and Latradis is next to go, and he's going to ult out, survive a little bit longer, but he's going to go down by the Zed ult, and meanwhile, Fiddlesticks is just going to chase down Leona, and that's another kill. That's a free Baron plus a push, and this is not looking good for IOL. I do like the idea. Well, for the TP was surprising, but once you committed to it, you just go for it. I think Akali could have maybe actually picked up the Lilia off of the Leona ult, but it would have been close. And he maybe would have died for it, but at least for a 2-for-1 instead of a 1-for-1 trade. But other than that, honestly, just not a good fight. Tristana just caught out on the river, and yeah, just a lost fight just everywhere, everyone fighting their own fights. And now it looks like, so this is why you don't fight for the other two dragons before this, because now it's Soul. And, I've actually learned, I played a game earlier this season in the league, and we gave up Soul we were just like, all right, whatever, we're going to give it to them, and we're going to take the fight, whatever amount of time to keep scaling. Even though that does give them a huge buff, we're just going to keep scaling. And we actually almost came back. It's funny that I say almost, because we actually did end up losing, but, it was because we actually threw. We did regain the lead after we gave up the Soul, so it's definitely not the end of the world if they give up the Soul, but they are 10k gold lead down, so it's beginning to be tough. So at this point, whoever's their shot caller is going to have to make some tough decisions. And Leona goes in, hits the blast cone, and just half health, more than half health. But no, the curtain call misses everyone. Set pushing on the top side. Dragon's gonna go down, but they have Baron back, so they can back whenever they want. And another objective goes down, and the Mountain Soul goes down for the side of GGG, and now they're just gonna push it down mid with their Baron, because why not? Lily's gonna TP up top to sustain. So this is where you gotta just go down. At Set, I don't even know. I think you just got to go down 4v5. Just go, because you now know that Lily doesn't have TP. So this is your time, a 4v5. Can you win it? I don't know, but is it your best shot? Probably so. And here comes Set. Okay, here we go. If you're IOL, you just go in. This is your best chance. I think You can wait out the Baron if you want, but you might not get this 4v5 opportunity again the rest of the game. Especially if it's at a objective. I mean, definitely 5 people are going to be at it. And here comes Set. Yep, it looks like they're going to go for it, and they're going to try to catch out the backline first. They're going on Jin, and nothing happens. But Set has flash there. I think you blow it and just go for it. I mean, you'd have to get yourself turned around to ult, but you got to go for something because Lilia now is pushed up, so now you got to go defend that. And now it's no longer a 4v5; it's going to be a 4v4, and Set's going to have a hard time. Getting over to the fight quicker than Lilia because of Lilia's movement speed. And it looks like this mid tower is just slowly but surely going down. Vermillion's going to take some damage. Akali actually put in quite a bit of damage with that Rift Maker. Almost. Oh, Leona ult and blows a little bit to the right, and nothing really coming out of it. They're just pushing up the side lanes now. They're going to do a 1-3-1. And, but Akali looks like she almost has the death cap. She might be a little bit off. So let's look at the gold lead really quick. You got a 1,500 gold lead in the top lane. A huge gold lead in the jungle, about almost 4.6. And then in the mid lane, surprisingly, with 7 kills and 9 assists, Zed is only up 1.3, or well, now a little bit more, but 1.5 now. So it's still pretty close there. ADC's got a 2k gold lead practically, 2.1. And then in the support, you got about a 900 gold lead. 900, yeah. So, gold leads everywhere, right? Oh, Bradley DC'd, and who knows? Maybe he'll come back, maybe he won't. Brad's got some whack internet, so this might be a little bit twist in the series if he's going to go out. I know my internet is terrible. Oh, he's back. All right, never mind. It's not a major problem, which is good because they really need Bradley if they want to come back in this game. Let's see what happens here, though. You got... looks like a pause. Or a freeze, at least. Maybe not a pause. What, I gotta, play it or something? What? I don't know what's happening. Okay, here we go. We're back in it. No need to worry. Alright, so now you got 2 minutes on Baron and 3 minutes on Elder, which if you're IOL, you're hoping you get Elder and you win the game because Elder is so strong that it doesn't even matter that they're... Wait, what is happening? This can't be right. These gold leads. And Zed gets caught out a little bit. He might actually go down here. Some lag coming out here, but oh my gosh, a huge Lilia ult, and everyone's just dead. I'm not even sure what's happening. They're not even disappearing, but okay, that's the glitch. But huge Lilia ulti there, and that's just game probably. And the minions are glitching too. Wow, that pause really screwed it. So hopefully they end it here, so we don't have to keep dealing with it. And some pings coming out from blue side, thinking about how they could have done everything better, but this is it. Not sure how long when they're coming back to base, because our timers are gone. But that's it. A great game by GGG. Oh, they're gonna go for a last fight, but Lili's gonna go, or Set's gonna go down, but they do pick up the trooper, and Latrade's down. Nice flash by Vermilion, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the game, unless I don't know. I still can't see the spine. Okay, well Leona, nah, there's no way. And now they're onto the Nexus. Leona goes in. She's going to fall again. Flashes, ults, cleanse goes out. Tristana goes in. The Kali going. It's a 4v2 right now, but yeah, it's just over. The Nexus explodes, and that's the win for GGG, and that means GGG will finish your #1 ranked team in Group A. So they will secure the #1 seed no matter what happens in this next game. So honestly, this next game is just for fun. So maybe we see some troll picks, which I always like to see. I guess we'll see. Wow, a really, 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 really well played game by GGG. Honestly, if you're GGG, you're feeling good. You just beat IOL. Pretty sound too. It was pretty. It wasn't like a super snowbally lead, but it was like a very safe and controlled lead. So good for them. I'm gonna pull up a draft link here. Um, the Crimson. You want to co-caster? Notice me, senpai. Um, yeah, I mean that was a really good game. You know, it wasn't like crazy action packed, but it was yeah, just I mean honestly, just a really well executed game by GGG. And maybe if you're IOL, you don't troll this, and you try to get some confidence back and just make sure okay, we can beat these guys going to playoffs. Get some confidence going, which I get. But at the same time, the game means nothing. So if you do want to troll, go for it. Maybe we'll see some cool picks here. Something that they want to practice, or maybe they're just trying to have fun. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, congrats to GGG. They have, I really thought IOL was the strongest team in Group A, but they have really shown everyone no, especially since like their little, they did it against us. I think the first time, their lane swap technique, it is just destroying people. It's like, do you ban Zed even though Trooper's the jungler? And if you don't, he's gonna play mid now. It's just crazy to handle it, especially if you're like the one scouting for your team. It's just like, oh geez, like what do you do, So it's definitely painful because someone's gonna get on their comfort pick, that's for sure. So yeah, GGG having a really strong. I mean, look at this. Let's see, a really strong back into the season. Let's see. GGG 2-0 for GGG in group too. In group, GGG 2-0. I mean, they're just going through people. They did get 2-0 last time, but they're showing that hey, that was just a fluke. So yeah, honestly, they've just been like tearing through people. The 2-0. Yeah, wow. So this is if they win here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2-0s in a row, which is big time. That your team's rolling. You're feeling yourselves. So, props to them, but kind of just looking at the overall picture, not sure exactly what's going to happen with this Group B situation because AR has officially dropped out for this season. I would assume STD is going to get us a bye the first round, and IQ goes into the lower bracket and plays with Ham. But I'm not really sure how that's going to work. Well, wait, now that means, well, AR got, so that means GGG's going to get a bye. You would assume. Because I mean, we'll go into it a little bit more in a second to kind of digest what the results are. Now that we've seen them. That's interesting. Actually, I for some reason in my head it was the opposite. But here we go. So GGG now on the blue side. Let's last time they prioritized the Zed pick. It wasn't their first phase, so maybe they first pick it here, or maybe IOL is gonna ban it because they didn't ban it last time. So it's weird that they don't ban it and don't prioritize it either. I guess they just weren't scared of it. Bradley was pretty confident that he could beat it, which I get. I'm the exact same way when I'm playing, but Zed picked up the solo kill on Leona early, and also the gank turned, and they got a 1 for. It was 1 for 1, but the kill went on to Zed, so really turned out into Zed's favor. And after that, he did a great job at snowballing it. But anyways, onto the bans. GG is gonna ban out the Irelia, which I still do not understand that ban because JoJo doesn't play it, and Bradley plays it, but he's not a god at it, and that's no flame to Bradley. But there's just so many champs that Bradley can play, so it's like I don't really get why Irelia over the other ones. Maybe they have a reasoning for it, but hey, I mean it worked, so I guess I can't complain about it too much. And a Mumu ban, great ban, so I guess they don't want to play against it, and they can't play it. So yeah, that's not going to be a first pick look for them. And on the right side, they're going to ban out the Veigar. A good pick. I mean, a good ban against Trooper. Which it feels weird though. If you're on the left side as IOL and you're last game, and you have blue, your first pick, and you ban Veigar instead of instead of the Zed, like you're not gonna take the Zed, but you also don't ban the Zed instead of the Veigar. I don't know. Veigar's an annoying champion, but I don't know if he's as annoying as Zed. To be honest. Yeah, I don't know. That's strange. And they think Fiddlesticks was the problem. So that's kind of their conclusion. IOLs, they say, why did we lose that game? Fiddlesticks. So they're gonna target ban Scoobs, but this kind of leaves open a lot of stuff for GGG. The Zed's open, the Ziggs is open, the Volley Bear is open. Really, anything they want to play, and also, yeah, there's a first pick Zed again. So Trooper feeling it after his huge performance last game, and on the left side, Zillion rounded out GGG's ban. Good ban. So yeah, I mean, I'm not nothing against it. So on the right side, they're gonna pick the Ezreal, so another strong bot lane carry for Impex to try to get up, get off the ground on and put on his carry boots. And they're also, let's see what they pick. I mean, honestly, you can. It's always tough, deciding draft order, especially, you know, when they like first pick someone like Zed. It's just, I don't know. It's just there's just so much left. I don't. The red side has a lot of perks, but it also doesn't. Like these two picks are just so hard to make on red side. Because you have to pick two champions into a team and you don't really even know what's happening. But and then here for GG they can just pick bot lane if they wanted to because they see it. However, it's also tough because what if they lock in 3 tanks or like two more tanks and you picked like freaking Caitlyn or something. Good luck getting through those guys. So they're gonna lock in 2 of their priority picks. 2 of the Z's are locked in for GGG. Ziggs is gonna be locked in for, and that can go mid or bot lane for GGG. They have flexed it this season, so it could really go. Well, I'm sorry, Zed's already picked in, so no, that's a bot lane Ziggs with the Morgana, which is great against Blitzcrank. So, oh no, he's gonna switch it to Bard. I like it. Bard's pretty good. I think I would have liked the Blitz more, or I'm sorry, the Morgana better, but you know. And Rihi says AP Blitz mid. I really hope. It doesn't look like they're going to be trolling, even though it doesn't really mean much this game, except for like pride and tilt proof things, mentality. But yeah, so it looks like both these teams are just going to play it out. Kozik's going to be locked in, and that's a comfort pick for Latreus. Also, I just love seeing Kha'Zix, so it'll be fun. 120% ratio in Q. How do you not? That's a good point. It's still a chance, going into the second round. It could be a Blitzcrank mid. In fact, Shaco is going to be banned. They also don't want to see Scoob Shaco. Scoob's getting some attention in the jungle this series, getting some bans thrown his way, and it's for sure going to be Scoob. So you can pretty much just ban whoever you want, because Trooper's already locked in the Zed mid. And both for Trooper, just like first pick Zed, he's really comfortable on that champion. He is not scared of anyone. So that's pretty cool, that he would just do that. Lilia gonna be locked in for for the ban, against JWM, and then Diana, also another ban for Scoobs, which I haven't seen him play Diana, so it might just be like or maybe he has and I just haven't seen it, but it might just be something that he's known for playing but hasn't gotten to pull out in the Bear League. And on the left side they're going to ban out Set, which is interesting. That kind of like leads me to think that they're going to ban, or they're going to take Malphite top or something, because that's not really a popular pick for, I don't really think, either JWM or really bad Zed. And Echo's going to be locked in. Okay, that's not a really, I mean, it's not a comfort pick for Bradley, but it's definitely something he plays, but definitely not like the first thing he goes to. So maybe, chilling it out a bit this game for the mid lane and trying to change it up, use some different strats. So it'll be fun to see the Echo. Kind of two of my champions in the game so far, Kha'Zix and Echo. Maybe they'll pick a Nidalee top lane or something, or maybe jungle Nidalee or something. I don't know. So that'd be cool to see. And Diana banned out. So yeah, there's some Malphite. So that makes sense with the Set banned. And let's see if they ran it out with their jungle pick. I'm not sure really what Scoob's depth is in the jungle, because they have been lane swapping a lot. So I don't think I've ever done scouting on him for the jungle. And Rihi called it. Game 1, Rihi called this. It's going to be a Zed jungle, Malzahar mid. It could be Malzahar jungle, but I have a feeling it's going to be Zed jungle. So they're going to pull it. So they are kind of trolling. They're trolling a little bit. They're bringing out something that they usually wouldn't because they know, we've got to unlock. We have first place, So they're gonna bring out the Zed, Jungle, Malzahar mid, Malphite top, Bard and Ziggs in the bot lane. Um, I think it's fun. Good for them. Props to them. They've got first seed. They can do whatever the heck they want now. They've already proven they're the best in Group A. So I kind of like the. I don't even know what this is. I guess non-traditional team comp. It's fun to see. And then on the right side, they kind of. I don't know if that's just a good matchup in a Malphite or if they're kind of just like loosening up loosening the screws a little bit on the comps, but they pick on the Nico, which is a JWM special. He has played it before, so it's not like troll or anything, but it hasn't really been his go-to this season. So it'll be fun to see that being pulled out. And pretty good split damage on both sides. A bit heavy on AP on GGG, but not like anything to concern about. But yeah, so it'll be pretty interesting to see what goes down here. Off the bat, who would I think? Who do I think would win this off the bat? Let's see. I mean, it's hard to say because we don't really know where their roles are. Let's see. Maybe we can get some insight by this draft and just make sure we're right before we start calling crazy things out. So yeah, okay, so yeah, it's gonna be Malphite top into the JWM Nikata. Okay, it seems like that we got it right. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I think we got it right. So it's gonna be Echo mid. Well, I guess we don't really know the mid matchup yet, but so it's Ziggs into. Or, I'm sorry, it's Malphite into Nico, which I don't really know who wins that. I don't really. I mean, they're both so effective late game. Literally, just press R and you're good. I mean, as long as you get your R off, you've done your job. So I'm not really sure who wins that. But it should be a pretty. I would feel like Nico can just push up the lane and they go roam into either their enemy jungle or maybe get a TP off or roam mid a bunch. I don't know, but I feel like there won't be much of a laning phase between these two. Malphite's never going to want to fight. So kind of just a neutral lane for me. I mean, I think pressure-wise, Nico wins, but not like kill. I mean, like pressure on the map-wise, like impact. But I don't think like kill-wise, like anyone's like, oh yeah. I don't think anyone will be dying. If AP mid Blitz wasn't so powerful, I would say GGG. That's true. How can we even vote against GGG when they do have the AP Blitz mid? But then on the left, it's still hard to say like what's gonna happen until we see their summoners. But pretty sure it's gonna be Trooper, Zed jungling, and then Malzahar. So we're just gonna do that based off of that. Kha'Zix into Zed. Kha'Zix is going to murder Zed in the jungle. Not even a question. Level 3. I hope there's a level 3 invade, and I hope Kha'Zix just absolutely dumpsters him. Because that's what Kha'Zix does. He is an extremely strong champ. So I expect a bunch of early invades by Kha'Zix. At least one to try to get an early kill. And Kha'Zix is just so OP. The champion's crazy solo carry champion. And it's, I mean, I've seen Latradis evolve multiple things. So it'll be interesting to see what she does. I think W, by far and away, not even a question, is the best evolve. Q evolve is like, it's popular, but it's just not good. I mean, it's, it's all right, but it's not, the amount that W evolve does is just crazy. So I really hope to see a W evolve into an E for Kha'Zix. And then in the mid lane, Echo versus Malzahar, which I don't know. I mean, I think it's pretty neutral lane. I think it's just based off of skill. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not sure how much Malzahar or Scoops plays Malzahar, but I know, Bradley does know how to play Echo. It's not like his best champion ever, but he definitely knows how to play him. As good as me? Absolutely not. Come on, Bradley. We're joking. But meanwhile, Bradley in the chat says, I'm doing this for you, Trevor, so it's an honor. It really is. But you better do me good, not dirty. If you go like 0-8 here, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Um, and yeah, I mean, I would say that's a skill matchup. I don't know. I mean, it's just so back and forth. I mean, Echo goes in, he gets Malzahar ulted. Maybe if Malzahar is fed enough, he literally just one shots him. I don't know, or if Echo's low enough. And then, but if he's not, Echo gets the ult back, and then Malzahar is really vulnerable because he doesn't have any ult or any way of getting Echo off of him. So I don't know. I think it's just very situational on that one. And then in the bot lane, you got a Blitz, Ezreal, into a Ziggs Bard. Ziggs Bard, super pokey. It's going to be super annoying. But also Blitzcrank Ezreal, kind of pokey. I mean, more all in with the Blitz hook. So it's just, I would say Ziggs Bard wins, just off, the naked eye. If I had to predict. But I think it's going to be pretty close. I mean, if Blitz gets if AP Blitz 120% ratio, AP Blitz gets a hook bot lane, it's over. I mean, all he's got to do is Q. It pretty much half health them with the AP ratio. And yeah, it should be just pretty much over. So I mean, that will be interesting to see. But yeah, other than that, I mean, who I predict. So we predict Iowa last game, and we got it wrong. So I mean, this is really important that we predict this one right, or else that would just be embarrassing, right? I mean, I think we predicted Iowa. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. So we got that one wrong. So maybe we should just like predict and then actually predict the one that I don't think is gonna win and say it's gonna win, because I guess I just get it wrong. So I think based on that, I don't know. I think Iowa has a comeback game. Like I think GGG is feeling themselves, so I would like to go with GGG, but since that seems to be the trend that I get it wrong, I'm actually gonna lock in IOL as my winner. So I'm gonna go IOL. I have hope and faith. I think it's gonna be a lot to do with Classics and how Dana plays on it, and yeah, I mean I think she can just take over the map. This is such a good. I mean, it's not a great Kha'Zix like go in, but I mean Malzahar is really like the only counter, and if you get QSS, it's not even a counter. You can just literally destroy their whole entire team. So it'll be interesting, but I don't think it's a bad game for Kha'Zix. Let's see how it is for Zed though. I didn't even like take a look. Echo terrible for Zed. Nico, no, it's a pretty good Zed game. I would say pretty good Zed. Honestly, a better Zed game than it is for Kha'Zix. A better game for Zed than it is for Kha'Zix. Yeah. So it is going to be Trooper with the Ignite, or I'm sorry, with the Smite. So it is, in fact, going to be the Zed jungle that Rihi did predict. I just want to put it out there in the open. Rihi did predict this game one. It was going to happen, and here it is, game two. It happened. It didn't happen game one, but it did game two. Here we go. So Kha'Zix going with the blue Smite. That's interesting. I don't know if I like that personally. I think it's just. I mean, your dueling potential is so strong with Red Smite. And, Kha'Zix getting really far in here. What is happening? I mean, Kha'Zix just dies here. Not sure why. Yeah, you're just dead. All right. So don't blow the flash. They're going to dance. Good. I mean, good dancing. I like that part, but... Interesting ward. I mean, I'm not even sure why you would want this ward. Like, what is it? I mean, it shows, like, pathing, but I don't know. I don't think that's really important, to be honest, is Kha'Zix. But double wards going on, but it's kind of... I mean, it's not very, like, good wardage, I feel. I mean, what is this even... Like, oh, I guess this shows the red. Never mind. That's a good ward, but I'm not really sure. This is... I don't know. Doesn't really... This ward really doesn't make sense, but these... I mean, that's fine. But yeah, so good for the side of IOL for getting those a trade, and good for Zed for pathing away from Kha'Zix. But if I'm Kha'Zix here, you know he's pathing away because you have a red on, you have a ward on his red. 3 camp top or bot side, and then go kill him. Go kill him at his red. He won't even know. He won't ever expect that to happen. But yeah. Also, just think the Red Smite's way better on Kha'Zix. It's just, I mean, you're jungling. I mean, if you get the Red Smite on someone, you just win that duel. And it looks like Kha'Zix is going to go for something here. But it's going to be a level... Oh. Maybe the pathing messed up? Okay, Kazi does a circle and is back to bathing. Um, if I was Dana, I would have went three camp wolves and then just walked right into the jungle. Just sat right here. Zed's not the greatest camper, especially if he goes wraith. He's not going to be very high health. Um, and then just kill him. Echo going in real hammer early. Bradley showing us how it's done on the Echo, getting scoops real low. Already popped both health spots. Etrim pinging out for us that Ziggs did flash, so maybe he got a pull on him. What? That Q, insane. Oh, that Bard, insane. Holy crap. I got some skill shot legends coming out. A lot of skill shots this game. A lot of skill shots. What? Nico has one, Kha'Zix has one, Echo has one, Blitz has one, Ezreal has a bunch. Zed looking for the early gank, and I don't think it's going to pan out. I mean, Ezreal's or Malzare's pushing. Oh, unless that happens. And wow, they're just going to pick up the kill. Oh, nice flash plus the passive proc, so he's going to get out. Oh! Oh no, Kha'Zix doesn't have flat or E up, and oh, he has it up now. Nice, huge play by Latradis. He wins this. Boom, easy, beautifully played by a Dana. Holy crap, that jump! He auto attacked, but like while she was auto attacking, she jumped, and then it just completely fooled them. Great play by Dana. Beautiful. Love to see it. Clean as ever. Meanwhile, let's see. The Bard goes down. And yeah, okay, so the Bard went down bot lane. And he's gonna go down. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but you know, hey, it happened, and it went on to Ezreal, so that's great for them. They're gonna pick up the bottom scuttle, so they do go 1-for-1 with the scuttles, so that's good for Latradis because she gets a scuttle plus 2 kills on Kha'Zix and gets the double buffs reset. So I expect some pretty big plays from Kha'Zix here. I mean, at this point, you can just carry the game. I do like the back on the Lucidity boots. It does quite a bit, especially for clearing, but I don't know. I think either way is fine. Al's just kind of pushed in here, using his pots up. Oh my, wow! JWM almost kills him from, it's what it seemed like 1/3 health, and they pinging it out because okay, wow. Latradis is just very confident. I mean, hey, whatever. Come fight me. I'm a 2-1 Kha'Zix, you know? What can you do anyways? Very bold, though. Very bold. They're just going to keep continuing to do it. They pull Zed closer to the dragon, but it's actually just going to be a death sentence. Doesn't even get a chance to smite it away. And they're all going through the Bard portal. Nah, everyone's going to get away. Blitz doesn't have his Q up in time. Meanwhile, mid lane, kind of what we expected, you know. Once Echo gets on him, especially if he doesn't have ult, which he's level 5, so he doesn't have ult yet, he's just going to get ran down. And it looks like Latradis is looking for something here. Yeah, she's just gonna pick up a free wraiths. Nico gets a free back, and oh, so close. I get it for Bradley. You don't want to stay there for that one last auto attack because he did just turn 6. So if you do get ulted, you're just dead. But so close from Bradley. And it looks like Zed's gonna come, but he's not level 6. There's not much is gonna happen here. I mean, if you're how much? Okay, what is happening? This solo kill. Let's give some attention to the top lane. Please don't tell me that messes up the game somehow. Alright, here we go. Oh, just a flat. Okay, yeah, just a clear overstay by Aloe. You know, if I get it, you do want to stay, but can't stay that long, or else that's just, you know, that's your fate. So, but good on JWM for noticing it and just picking him off. So here comes Zed, or here comes. Oh, he's going for it. He must know somehow. Oh, yeah, he's just dead. Yep. This is why Kha'Zix is so good. And dead. Yep. Nice by. I don't know how they knew. Maybe the word just expired or something. I don't know. But great job by Latradis. Just keep pushing your lead. And this is what you do as Kha'Zix. You just become just a destruction. And now, like, she can go into Zed anytime, especially with ult. Kha'Zix is actually really good against Zeds. Because, if you're good at using the ult misdirection, they'll just never land a Q on you. And a pull going in, just barely missing for Etrim. Would have maybe resulted in a kill, or at least a blown flash. And, Malzahar walking to his death, little does he know. And boom, there it goes. He's going to put down into that, and Kha'Zix might die. Yeah, he's going to die. Wow, and I'm not, the flash is a little bit unnecessary from Scoops, but good for him for turning it 1-for-1. And Ziggs is going to survive. Echo looking to go down. Oh my gosh, Echo flashes and heals into turret. He's going down here, and he knows it. And a kill going down for Trooper. 1 and 3. All right, so now we got some calmness there, but a good, great trade by Malzahar. Just kind of going back to it for Scoobs, he gets, what is that? A 400 gold shutdown. I mean, that's great, You'll take that every single day of the game. Every single day of the week. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. Aloe coming back up. Aloe is going AP Malphite. What is this? The alternator. I don't know what he's going for. This will be interesting to see. Bard coming up for a little gank. If Bard hits his ult, I think JWM just dies. But oh my gosh, 2 abilities, and he's down to half health. And Vermilion not going to be fooled. He might just die before he gets his ult off. Nope. And yep, that's a dead Aloe. Wow, the JWM damage is crazy, but they will trade back 1-for-1. But the Nico damage is absolutely bonkers. And as we say that, he picks up a null magic mantle. Ezreal fighting in the minion wave and actually losing. Even though he does have a kill up on Reese. And Blitzking coming from behind. Oh, wait. Must have been a DC. Probably the worst time ever. I was like, wow, that's some ballsy BM right there. I mean, you love to see BM, but not that much. And this is the thing. Oh, okay. I think Kha'Zix could have actually won that, but she jumps and I think used a second R before Zed even threw out the Qs. So good pickup on Zed, and kind of Kha'Zix is not shut down, but definitely has regressed a little bit. And JW might just kill him because that's how much damage he's doing. That's through a null magic mantle too. That actually does not make sense. Vermilion might go down here. No, he's gonna flash away, get to safety. Some all chatting going on because it was a AFK Impex that Reese did kill. And JWM is just going to do it down without any chance. They do troll. Oh, JWM with the little jukey jukes. And, oh no, Bradley steps too far. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? Wait, Bradley picks up the kill, and I'm just so confused on what just happened up there. We're going to take it a little bit. Are you kidding me? What happened here? Oh my gosh, that's probably the play of the year. What happened? I mean, we saw most of this, but I don't think we saw the last bit of it. How does he die here after this? Oh, a nice Q flash from Bradley. But the JWM play was wild. Oh my gosh, the fact that he killed someone, he juked, he did the fancy feat. We see a kill on the radar. Who's it going to be on? Oh, I hovered over it. It's going to be even more obvious now. Let's see how the Bard dies here. Oh, he's going to go through tunnel? Yeah, this is just death. And by the way, if you notice, Kha'Zix did evolve W, so good for him. Flash coming out to dodge the Ziggs ult and get better positioning. So pretty good flash by Atreides. And now you got a big boy Echo. Oh, actually, we can zoom forward even more, I guess. Hopefully, don't miss anything. All right, so we're back to normal. Time control is off, and here we go. Yeah, so Echo quite large in the mid lane. 2-0-1. And then a pretty big Kha'Zix as well with 5 kills. 2 guys you do not want to mess with. And also a 3k gold lead, but no time for talking mid lane. Oh, bot lane goes in, I'm sorry. And a beautiful pill by Etcham, and he's going to go down. The hidden pocket pick for Etcham's working out. A couple great hooks so far. And it looks like it's a great roam. A great roam by really bad Zed. This is what you like to see. I mean, this is high-level play right here. And yeah, we're just going to go down. There's nothing they can do. Great roam. Great roam. I'm too clean. Blasting wand on Blitz. Let's go. And, I mean, I don't know if Rihi's in their Discord or what is happening tonight, but Rihi... Actually, he's in both teams' Discord. This is 2 different teams. Uh-oh. Zed's just going to put out as much damage as he can. I mean, it's not going to really do anything, but he does put out some. I mean, they can just contest this. Yeah, I was about to say. Bard ults the red buff, and Zed... Uh-oh, Echo gets ulted, but... Oh my gosh, a silence to cancel the Malzahar ulti. The Q follows the flash. Wow. The burn, or, you know, whatever they're calling it, Space Aids, follows Echo and kills him. Oh my gosh, the Ziggs damage is actually very surprising. And also, that's another, like, funny mechanic that most people don't understand about Kha'Zix is if he gets the animation, I mean, it's just kind of like whatever, like anything, but I feel like Kha'Zix is a real, even more flexible, like, you know, it seems to go off even easier. Q, like, if he gets in the range, there's some weird animations with his Q, like there, like, it still goes off even though he flash over wall. But anyways, back to the Rihi cheating type thing. I mean, what is this? So Rihi calls that they're going to do Zed jungle, predicts it, and now he's called that the Blitzcrank is going AP, and he does pick up the blasting one, so we are going to at least get some AP. And Reese is just far too split, and that's going to be another kill. And yeah, it's just going to be 2 kills. Yep. And now with the Kha'Zix with the Dustblade, it's going to be hard to play this game. This is just going in IOL. And as we predicted, you know, we're going to be 1 for 1 on the day if they do pull out this win. They are now 7k up 15 minutes into the game, and they have 2 dragons. This one is not looking hot for GGG. A bunch of pings going down for the blue side. Zed just trying to, you know, get some creeps here. He's down 20 farm, and oh my gosh, the huge just burst damage. That's the thing about Echo. You know, you hit that passive, boom, you're so quick, just in and out. It is crazy how quick you can interact with as Echo. That's why I really like playing the champion. And looks like, yeah, they're going to start, you know, 30 seconds until Dragon, so they all reset, and they're just going to look for it, and that'll be the 3rd one. And meanwhile, looks like a pick's going out. Oh, the Nether Juke, Zed pinging the Cologne. They thought they saw him on the pink ward. Now he's going to back, even though Dragon is up. And, yeah, probably looking for a pick on Zed just in case he's clearing some camps. But, I mean, it's just going to be another Dragon, right? They can't do anything. I mean, you do have TP advantage for right now. But you're just not in a position to do anything about it. And actually, it looks like their bot lane's just going to get picked out here. Oh, nice pull. Actually, that's... Yeah, I mean, that's just a dead Bard. If you're Kha'Zix, you just start going for other one. Oh, actually, I forgot there was a tower there. And holy moly! Trooper just knows how to play that champion so well. The amount of damage, I mean, that wasn't all Trooper, but they just hits literally everything in like 1 second. And it looks like Bradley's going to... Oh, he's going to get a pick here. Oh, wait. They didn't know that he's there somehow. What saw him? Maybe this ward? Yeah. And Reese is maybe going to get tracked down, but Bradley's just going to die for this. Yeah, he's just dead. It's a good spot out by GGG, and they actually are starting to come back here. They got a Malphite TPN. Oh, nice double ulti into a Ziggs ulti. Huge. Oh my gosh, and huge Nico. Oh my gosh, they're actually going to kill everyone. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. The Nico damage just doesn't even make sense. He has 2 items, but like, jeez, bop. Good for JWM typing knowledge chat because that was a bop. Wow, what a great! I think that was a flat. Yeah, that was a flash ult in. That was big time. Wow. Okay, and wait, did Kozak die? No, he just died way earlier, so he's back up. Kozak's gonna get 3rd dragon. And wow. Okay, so that team fight was looking amazing for GGG. Plus they were gonna get a dragon, but nope. Nico, even though it was a really good flash ulti by Malphite, it was just an even better one by Nico. They just all get up, they all crowd around this corridor, and boom, you're dead. Meanwhile, though, Ezreal's picking up Rift Herald, which I like. Blitzcrank kind of putting some wards down. I like that ward a lot. Gives a lot. Echo, honestly, Echo could probably 2v1 right here if he plays it right. Do me proud, Brad. 2v1. And it looks like they're looking for Zed. It pulls the mini wolf, and I think that's the 2nd time Trooper has W'd as soon as the Kha'Zix has jumped, and but it's like on the camp or something. I don't even know. That's a weird interaction. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but seems a little strange. But he has to flash out there to get away, and just barely does anyway. Kha'Zix is just looking for a pick now. As Kha'Zix, it's always sad playing into the Malzahar. I mean, not only because he just ultimately just destroys you with his ult, but also the spell shield. Like, you can't pick him out. You have to use something before he gets in the bush to take out his spell shield to try to assassinate him if he does walk into your bush. But meanwhile, no time to talk. He's going down. Reese is getting really low. Gets out of the... Oh, nice Hex deck. And that's just going to be a 1-for-1. Or, I'm sorry, a 1-for-0 solo bolo going down for my boy Brad in the bot lane. Playing the Echo real well. 4-2-2. It does have a dark seal. Yeah. And it has 2 stacks. But kind of like the unsung hero of this game has been the Ezreal. He's so big. And he flashed out of the ult because Scoops would have died there if he didn't. So big shutdown going down to Malphite. You would have liked to get it on Scoops, but, sometimes you don't get the choice. But good flash from Malzahar to get out of there because he definitely dies if he doesn't. And a TP from Ziggs? That's an interesting TP. I mean, I don't think it really does anything. Your TP is like 20 feet, so I don't know. I don't know about that one. And yeah, the Rift Herald still gets the tower anyways. And, I mean, look at this control. Clearing out wards all the way up here by yourself. I mean, that's how much pressure they have. Look at this. They have a wall going. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, they need one more here. Completes it. Come on, Bradley, put down a ward. But yeah, I mean, look at this control. They even have, wards just... I mean, they just have everything. Oh, there's another word. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they should have, total control. I think Bradley just keeps pushing here, and then well, I don't know. It's tough. Because if they're going to try to go for Baron, Bradley keeps pushing, right? Puts pressure, has 2 of them down here, and then he just TPs up. But, he doesn't get his reset that he wants. Which I didn't see exactly what he got, but I'm pretty sure he finished the Lich Bane. But, I mean, clearly they can do it 4v. And it looks like they don't even need the pressure. Looks like they're just going to go for it, even though no one is bot side for them. And the Bard ult does go down, hits the Baron, gives him some time. But, I mean, it's still going to go down. Echo TP's in. Malphite going for the backline. Hits a huge 2-man ulti and flashes, but it's not going to be enough. And no. Oh, my gosh. And Echo gonna go down. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. What a play by Scoobs. He uses his silence ability to steal the Baron because they don't have Smite up on the side of IOL, and then he picks up 3 And then Reese picks up 2 somehow. I think one was from his ult. And they killed Echo before he can even ult, which is huge because I think he gets silenced or something. And Zed, I don't even know what Zed was doing there, but wow, a huge throw from GGG, and now it's back to a 2.5k gold lead. Wow, they've really tamed it in, but they got to get their backs off before in time for this dragon because this is it. They can't let them have it. I mean, it's only 2k. You can definitely fight for this. Just get it right. Get what you're looking for and easy. Malphite playing out of his mind, but on another side note, we have not only a full AP Blitzcrank with Everfrost. We also have a full AP Malphite with Zhonya's, almost Zhonya's, and a Night Harvester. So he did a lot of damage there to the backline while they were taking damage from the Dragon, and some damage going out in Blitzcrank really right now. Oh my gosh, the burn does quite a bit with Leandri's plus his Space AIDS thing. What is that? What's that ability called? I think, is that his passive? Or is this a... Oh yeah, I think this is it. Alright, it says E. Oh, Kaz is just dead. Out of place, and he goes down, and that looks like it's going to be a... Oh, they're going to get out of it. Honestly, yeah, you just give up this dragon. It's not a big deal. You're still up at gold lead. You still have 3 dragons. Oh, good try by Ezreal to try to steal it. And you're completely fine. And Echo's pushing out bot lane. Oh, he actually spots out the... Yeah, no, he can't do anything here, though. If there's just so many strong members on IOL. If they play it right, I don't think they can really lose this. However, DGG is definitely back in this game. So much damage in this because literally everyone's going damage except for Bard. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a dead. I think he just still dies. Oh, no. Unless Bard's here and to save him, gets a good stun. Oh my gosh, they actually kill him. Echo doesn't ult back. He thought he could get the E off and then ult back, but he just doesn't have enough time. Wow. Okay. They're really starting to turn the tides here now, and this is an intense game. What seemed to be like a for sure win comes to an end. I mean, kind of turns around at a Baron throw by IOL. They don't, Bartle, and then it stalls it out. Everyone peels off of Baron on IOL, leaves 2 of them attacking it. They attack it really slow, so they just didn't get it in time. Mauser comes up, steals it, and now we are. And Nico is just dead. And nice Zhonya's, yeah. See, look this. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this is just turning from bad to worse for IOL. They're just getting picked off one by one. GG having their way with them, just like in game 1. Now it is a less than 1k gold lead. They have really narrowed it down here. Nice Zhonya's, by the way, from Aloe. But dodges the ult damage from Nico and, probably makes himself survive there. Nothing really happening right now. I mean, I feel that, Dana. I feel that. I do that all the time. Nothing really happened here. Echo looking for a pick, but, finds that he is on a ward. Ziggs says, screw off. But this is an actual 1v1 here. No Bard to save him this time. I don't think Ziggs wins this. But it looks like they're looking for a pick here. All 4 of them stacked up. Nico gonna send in... No, he doesn't send him the clone. It's like actually himself, and he's just dead. There's no getting out of that. Yep. Oh, Malphite a little... I mean, they've sent out everything there to kill that, and now Ziggs sees it. Yeah, they just got it back. This is a bad position. I mean, they have 2 pink wards just sitting here, and please walk in the bush. Someone see it. Ziggs is gonna go down. Press R. Oh no, I mean he's doesn't have to press R. Yeah, just dead. Yeah, Reese is just way overstaying there. Gives a free shutdown to Echo, but someone's got to get back to the base because, the AP Blitzcrank doing a lot of damage, but that's actually just going to go down here. He does pick up the one, but he does go down, and for Ezreal, that's kind of worth because you get the shutdown. But at the same time, GG is going to get this tower because Echo's just now backed, and they still didn't have anyone defenses. So now it's 16 seconds away from Baron. If you are, I mean, if you're ILL, you can't do it because you don't have an AC, and if you're GG, you can't do it because you don't have a jungler. So that's not going to be taken right off of the spawn. But oh, they look like they have a pick. Oh my gosh, he's a god. There is the Baron. Wow, huge. Just go for it. Oh, but they don't have smite. 34 seconds. Please don't tell me two Barons get stolen away. And they do start it up. Here we go. But Ziggs has no interest in coming down. He's just going to clear the bot wave, and Malphite's going to clear the mid wave. And it looks like they're just going to give it away. Which, I mean, I don't think they could have gotten there in time anyways. So they're going to prioritize Dragon here. Goes over, yeah. They're going to get a back off here. 20 seconds from Baron. They're going to come in here late. I don't know about that back unless you have, like, a big item. Then I'm not sure. Bradley just picks up a pink ward off the back, so I don't really get that one. Now they're going to come here late, and they're going to have to walk into whatever GGG wants them to walk into. It looks like GGG might just try to burst this down, actually. They're not going to set up for a pick or anything. Yeah, they're just going for it, but the Ziggs bombs are going to do a lot. A big silence going down. Bard almost already dead, but the Dragon's going to go down. Yeah, now it's completely down. And GG's just going to back out. Good for them. Yep. Yeah. Oh, what? Etchram is playing out of his mind. That was blind, too. Maybe he had vision as soon as he put down the ward just for like 1 second. But holy moly, Etchram is a god on the Blitzcrank. Everyone watch out. Jeez Louise. The guy doesn't miss. 129 Everfrost. He's coming for you and for your family, too. Let's see what happens here now, though, because they do have the Baron still. However, you know, IL or GGG did take the last 2 dragons. IL does have the Baron. They definitely can push. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, and he just goes down. And Echo's going to die down for it, but a huge... Oh my gosh. What is Nico's damage? Can we talk about it right? What is that? I mean, I get you have 7 kills, but goodness gracious. The ability is... Her R is so wide ranged, and it does so much damage no matter where you are in it. Ziggs all the way just, like, almost is out of it, but, you know, still gets caught with it, and then literally just gets one shot. Like, jeez, make it like a Ziggs ult, but no, right? Just says screw it. But holy crap, JWM playing the Nico insanely well. His damage is going to be 10 times more than anyone else on his team. These ults are huge. But it still turns out for a 2 for 2. Or, I'm sorry, 2 for 3. So not that big of a deal, and honestly, a great deal. If you're IOL, I feel like you got to at least get that tower. I mean, now your Baron's kind of just wasted. I mean, how much time do they have left? Less than half, I would assume. I can't even see. I'm gonna say less than half, though. That's my guess. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna get out on the map again with it. So honestly, not bad. Not bad at all for the side of GGG. Now we're just gonna, farm it up. I mean, there's got to be a huge team fight coming here in a couple minutes. I mean, whether it's at the next Dragon or at the next Baron, something big's coming. And now everyone's just getting prepped for it. Let's look at the builds really quick. We are getting the full AP Malphite. Love to see it. Zhonya's Horizon and Night Harvester. And no more AP coming out of Blitzcrank, sadly. Pretty, average build in the Ezreal. Pretty average build in the... Oh, wait, but here comes a TV from behind from Ziggs, though. I'm not sure if that's going to really stop the Echo. Honestly, if Kha'Zix starts coming up, they can actually just 2v2 this really easily. He's going to Zhonya's, but here comes another person. IOL is quick to react, and they have 5 people all of a sudden just all top lane now. and it's going to turn really poorly for them. GG oversteps, and they're going to die for it. 2 people go down. It's a 2-for-1, however. But it's going to be a strong push here from IOL now. Nice reaction time by IOL. Jeez, like literally instant. As soon as the Echo got out of the Zanius, he had 5 members almost there. That's a free tower going down. Maybe even an inhib. Maybe, actually. Wait, Bard went down somewhere during that, too. Where did that happen? Oh, Zed gets, like, oh, they're dead. The Ignite's going to kill him. Wow, the silence does a lot there from the Blitzcrank. Wow, this Blitzcrank look is really good for Etrim. The Bard does go down, but I mean, it's not going to say it's just, it's stalling the inevitable. Whoa. The R literally just kills. I mean, okay, we'll talk about that in a second. But meanwhile, Blitzcrank is just gonna go down here. Oh no, they actually might all just go down. Good pathing by Impex. I don't know if he saw the TP in from Malzahar, but he would have walked right into it if he didn't. If he did, wow, well, look at this pathing. Does he know where the Malzahar is? Like, they don't even have wards up there. This is insane pathing. Oh my gosh, he dodged the Q. Is this just going to be a 3v5? He's going to almost take down. What is this? This is the best kiting I've ever seen in my life, but he's still going to go down. But good try. But however, he does stall it, and he stalls it enough to where it's just going to be a free dragon. Impacts was probably the play of the game right there. Wow, that was insane. But anyways, that Zigzag damage was crazy. That was like 1/3 of Echo's health and just dead. Oh, talking about dead. Oh, no, Malzahar does flash out of the ulti. Here comes the TPN from Echo. Echo's going to be coming on at 500 million miles per hour with his home guard boots, plus an E, plus a Hexa deck. He can get to you from like 80 feet away. And they're going to turn their attention to the Baron. We'll see what happens here. Will they just start it up without Ezreal? No, they aren't, but they might be looking for a pick here. They have great wards in the jungle. And maybe Malzahar walks into this one. Oh, no. Oh, no. And here we go. The team is rolling out, and yep, Malzahar is just dead. And look at this. Wait, what? What is that? Silver Mirror Dawn. I don't even... Is that what a QSS builds into now? What is this? Let's see. Yeah, it's a QSS item. What the heck? I didn't even know that was a thing. Alright, it must be a new item because I've never seen that. Or else I'm out of the loop. Oh, nice ulti on the backline. Holy crap. Kha'Zix almost goes down, but, in return, Malphite is going to go down, but does put in a lot of damage there. And, oh no, this Bartle was actually terrible for them. Yep, they're all going to go down. Meanwhile, Ezra's just going to pick up the Ziggs kill, and that is... now he's actually memeing. Okay, so it kind of looked like the original, and maybe he's taunting him for killing him earlier for being AFK. He acts like he's AFK there right before he kills him. And that's going to be really a 5-for-0, but Malzahar died way before his team. And that's going to be a free Baron. So kind of going back in the direction where it originally was. It's back to a 6k gold lead. Back to be way more. So yeah, they're back on top. They're looking to get the 1-1 that they were looking for. Man, it is a bloody game for the side of IOL. They're just slaughtering. 41 kills. Crazy. Everyone might hit the double digits except for the support here at the end of the game. That is quite a lot of kills. I love the Malphite build. I'm vibing with it. I like full AP Malphite top. Also, the Zed jungle wasn't like bad. It got through the laning phase pretty smoothly. And now it's just like a Zed. So if you do like Zed, you can put him in the jungle now and try to put maybe more util in the mid lane instead of the jungle. So an interesting little swap here, and also kind of maybe a in the future, type of pick for GGG coming out here, kind of testing the waters with it in this game, and now they can actually literally just flex the Zed, not between players but between roles. So that'll be interesting. I don't know how they're feeling about it, but so here we go. And we're coming up on a 40-minute game. Let's just take a minute and to acknowledge this great gameplay by both of the teams. And great gameplay followed up by Zig's just caught. I mean, he is way too far up here. However, I say far up and his minion wave is literally like hitting the red turret. I guess that's just a good pick by Dana. I didn't even notice where the minion wave was, so unfortunate for Ziggs, but very good for IOL, that's for sure. Nico is pushing. Man, Lilia and Nico kind of look similar. I don't know what skin Lilia was using last game, but that looks very similar. And Malzahar is caught on the wrong side, and he is dead. Kha'Zix's level 18 now. Actually, wait, all of their team is level 18 except for their support. Oh, Etcher might go down here. Quick flash, and he might be out. Yeah, he's out. Ezreal's going to clip too, but meanwhile, I don't even know what's happening. IOL just gets a tower. Oh, no, they already have the tower. The inhib and the tower, the Nexus tower. And it's just kind of falling apart everywhere. The minions coming in all at once for IOL, and it looks like they're going to knock down 3 inhibs here at least, if not the game. And a flash from Vermilion. There's no running away. They're coming into your base, whether you like it or not. And slowly but surely, the minions are just chunking this tower, and this thing's going to go down without anyone even hitting it. And Vermilion's just dead. Nice stun by Echo. And a huge ult. What is that damage? Oh my gosh, the Nico damage just always surprises me. And that's going to be it. It's going to be a 1-for-1. A great series from both teams and a crazy game from Nico in the second one. Wow. Fun game to watch. I'm going to go over here and just mute myself for a second.
Yeah, well, as it turns out, it did go jungle.
Yeah, garbage.
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya.
Wait, Zed jungle's good.
Yeah, but I
Good
live with
might be
10
a
hit points
stretch.
for some fucking reason.
What?
Yeah, that 1v2 at 5 minutes was
A lot of
really...
damage coming
It
from
was
I
Ezreal.
looked up and I'm
Surprising,
like,
actually,
oh, she's gonna die, and Zed's gonna snowball again. And then I see double kill, and that was odd.
Yep, I was 1 auto away. I was so fucking mad.
Yeah, my auto queued up first.
That was a
Yep.
sexy
It was
play,
crazy.
Dana. Great play.
It was terrifying.
The bait auto attack into the jump insta kill. Great.
Yep.
Kha'Zix mains be like.
Yeah.
I'm mechanical.
I like
Dude,
Bug
Hey.
noises
I can't double
intensify.
jump.
As soon as Trooper stepped into that bush, I was like, oh, he's screwed. Here comes isolation, and then it was done.
Wait, there's nobody near me anyways.
But that's
True.
it's the passive auto damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
congrats on GGG, #1 seed.
Aruba,
Thank you.
Jamaica,
It doesn't even mean
ooh,
it.
I wanna
I think you guys
take
get a
ya.
bye first round, no? Because AR's not here.
No, because first seed
No.
plays second seed of the other group.
Oh, so you guys are
So-
giving the last place a bye?
Yeah, actually.
Huh, that's interesting.
Not
Good for
last
them.
place, like
So,
third
top
place.
seed, top 2 seeds get the
The double
double
elimination. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi Donna, hi David.
Yeah, so we play IQ and IOL will play you guys, barring.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think there's no way that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think that's
pretty
just
sure
it.
there's.
I think
Who
that's
do
barring.
we play?
We play IQ. We play Zesty and Co.
Richie and Co.
Right? Yeah, Zesty, Richie, and Co.
Jodo, you're a doo-doo head.
What do you mean?
Just take it as it is, man. I don't know.
Doo-doo head confirmed.
I
Yeah.
died like 16 times this series. How much? I am shit.
My KDA is a little busted.
My KDA sucks after game 2. I'm pissed.
Yeah, actually.
I had to get fucking revenge, man.
Not gonna lie, that there's like one Nico ult that game made me real wet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one
no,
over the
yeah,
wall.
yeah.
Flashed over the wall and killed all of us after we
Yeah, that
got
one.
the dragon
That,
from that.
that made me real happy.
That
It's
one
good.
made me
It's
really
good
sad.
Nico ult. Yeah. I was like, oh, we won the dragon. Oh, we lost the dragon fight.
Yep, that completely turned it. I was
Yeah.
so sad.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full
It was
Metal
like so the same play happened for you guys in game one, like
Yeah.
Got fucked by fiddlesticks.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
had a late TP there, I think, from JoJo, and then we like basically were all dead, and then the
I was
game
looking
just
for
snowballed in
words.
your
'Cause I
favor.
really didn't want TP there, but I was like, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
I thought I was just gonna get Mal's ulted immediately and cry.
Game 1?
No,
Game
it's game
2.
one.
No, yes.
We're
that's
talking
the
about-
Malzahar in game 1, Spencer.
Yeah. We're talking about the game one drag fight.
Yeah, I'm on the same page as Dana and Derek. JoJo's
Yeah.
the one that's wrong, so shut
Well,
up.
Derek
Ben.
said late TP. Your fiddlesticks
Well,
did not
to be
TP.
fair, there were a lot of late TPs.
Fiddlesticks was
Yeah.
not in game 1. Or 2, sorry.
Wait, there wasn't a fiddlesticks in
Oh
game
my
2?
So anyway, congratulations, guys.
I think we
on-
should have
on
picked
first place.
Shaco.
Yeah, wait, we should have picked. Why didn't we play Shaco?
No.
Oh my god.
Spencer
Yeah.
was napping, dude.
Yeah, Spencer, yeah.
I'm
He's like, dude, I
napping,
think we
right?
should pick Shaco here. And we're like, it's banned. And he's like, wait, why aren't we picking Shaco? Dude, hello?
Pick it!
It's so good here. Just pick it.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
the-
But thank
the-
you. Thank
The
you.
fiddlesticks was a struggle. The Zed was very slippery game one. I wasn't sure if you were actually gonna pick the Jin. You know,
You saw me practicing it though.
yeah, yeah. We weren't sure. You know, we also saw you practicing Tristana, and we are pretty sure you weren't gonna pick that.
Reese, there's like 3 times you got away from me game 1 with like 6 HP.
There was once that it was real close, and then the other times I had Gale Force and
Yeah,
stuff, so I was
You
fine.
ate my W for like 900 damage.
Yeah, I
"Please,
wasn't even the
God."
center. I was
Yeah,
so
it was
pissed. I'm
not
like,
good.
yeah, I'll just walk to this. Okay, I'm almost dead. Holy crap.
It's like, come here. And you had a fiddlesticks, and I think a Brell on you, like, save the Jin.
Yep, yep.
No, come back.
I only had to cry one time that game.
We told Impex to go shield bow, and not only
That
did
was
it
the
just
wrong
not
answer.
help, it just like he was pretty much only hitting Rel the entire game and couldn't kill Rel.
Yeah, and he got a shield broken by Rel.
And I can break her shield. God, I loved that. I was like, oh, I can only break set shield, which, by the way, was my favorite thing. Watching like JoJo's bar go up, and I'm like, I'm just gonna break the fuck out of this shield.
Giants offensive lineman Nick Gates snaps his leg in half during gruesome
I
injury.
will say it did make it harder
Oh.
to kill.
Not
By
yeah,
like
and-
a 1.5-second delay.
Yeah, that's enough.
yeah, you had to wait for the ult to go off. Except
Well, no,
most of
okay,
the
so,
time
like-
you just ulted me, and then you threw all your spells at Trist, and then I died too.
Yeah,
The hidden Zed tag.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
ult to whoever's closest.
you have to sometimes. But like, no, I will say that no, it definitely did make a difference because like Tristana, I think Zed's pretty busted in the meta right now. Like he's just
Yeah.
really strong, and there is so many times that I would get him really really low and the shield bow would pop and he'd like ult me away, and then I wouldn't be the one to kill him. Like the team would come in and finish him off almost like probably half the times that game I felt like, but so it did save his life, but then like it didn't. You guys were just focused on trying to kill me or something. I don't fucking know. All I'm saying is I didn't kill him all the
Dude,
time.
we didn't know either, which is probably why it went wrong.
Hi Ryan.
What's that?
Nothing.
Dude, I did not know Jin ulti did so much damage.
Yeah, dude.
you
that
did
fucking last one-
1700 damage to me.
I
with
know,
Jin
I-
ulti, and you didn't
yeah.
even hit me with all 4 shots. That was
There's
like
just the fourth
2.
one.
Right
Yeah.
as I was about to combo you, Derek, I was like, I threw my shit and it was almost point blank, and I think maybe 1 Q hit you, and then the like Jin ult came in and fucking just like you were at 3/4 HP. I felt like, and it just
Yeah.
one shot you, and I was just like,
Yeah.
dude, that was not me. I'm like, none of that was me. That was 100% you.
Yeah.
That is bullshit.
It
I'm
was
like, I know my shit didn't hit.
1700 damage in the death
That's
recap.
oh,